in ICT Summit 2014, and Daniela Schiffer is here with me. Hi, Daniela.
Hi.
One of your topics is a little bit more of green startups, so startups which are connected, let's say, to environment or helping the world, and not only about the consumers. What do you think? Will it be one of the biggest trends in next years that people will find out these are quite interesting startups?
I'm not sure if that's going to be one of the biggest trends. I think it's going to do us and the society and the environment good if more people step into it. Let's put it this way, maybe at some point we will have to think about that because time is sort of running out. So, yeah.
But is it difficult nowadays to show people that it's not only about consuming? Let's talk a little bit about world environment. How is it in the startup world? Is it difficult at the moment?
No, not at all. Actually, everybody really gets like all starry eyes and gets very excited and passionate about the topic. So I think that this is something that people really welcome and like to talk about and really like that it's happening. So it's not difficult at all. No.
And if you observe it, let's say throughout the world, do you have more of these kind of startups in Europe, or more definitely in the United States or other part of the world? Can you show us something like that on a global map?
That's a difficult question, actually. I think that in especially Germany, we do have a certain environmental or basically we are quite aware of the topic. But this also, like since 25 years, there's been a lot of media and a lot of raising awareness. So actually people right now get bored and go like, oh, go away with the topic. So, and I think this is just rising in the US, for example, and the topic is quite fresh and quite new. And knowing the Americans, they're going to be like overtaking very, very soon.
And maybe a few tips for Polish startuppers who are thinking also about this topic, but at the moment it's not very easy to do something like that in Poland. Maybe a few tips from German market.
I think founding a startup, whatever you do, you really need to believe in what you do. So first tip I always say to people, do what you are convinced of, do what you like, because you're going to do this 24/7. For the next couple of years. So you better be comfortable with the topic. And if you're really passionate about it, if you really are convinced that you're doing the right thing, you're going to find a way. So even if it's difficult, even as go. So this is one tip. So like really be convinced, be passionate about what you're doing. If you're not, don't start. And then, of course, I think that when it comes to have a look into the legal framework of your country, of the parts you want to go, also if you want to go internationally. So maybe, even though being a Polish startup, you will want to set up your business somewhere else. So that this doesn't stop us to so for example with Changers, we from the beginnings looked into the European and US market from day zero. So this was something, a very conscious decision to just say we don't limit ourselves, but we really want to already address from the beginning this.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
More and more tips for startups and more inspiration on ICT Summit 2014.